Lago late, but Pardon the Spun gets home.
Georgie over the top with Kawabata, and she'll take it. He's going to be too strong, London Fog. He's in front and wins.
Yeah, great week, wasn't it? I hope you all had a bet, and I hope you all finish well and truly in front. Yeah, look, we took Pardon the Spun to Donald on Friday, and look, his work was great. He couldn't work out why the horse was going so bad, and we tried a few different things with him and really turned him around. His work going into this last start was great, and it was a bit of a cross our fingers job, wasn't it? And certainly a great ride by Dean. He went forward, used initiative, went forward, and had to ride him pretty strong to the line, but got the money, so it was a great result for everybody there. We went down to Stony Creek with Kawabata, and we got a little bit of a rain-affected track, and she really excels on the rain-affected tracks, and she certainly went well. Geez, it was set up by a big leader, and she probably straightened up 10 lengths off him and rounded him up late and got to the line well. She'll go to a couple of races. There's actually a couple of staying series going around at the Victoria at the moment, so we might have a look at one of them with her. And of course, Big London Fog went to Moonee Valley on Monday, and geez, it was a great result. All the boys were there, a little homebred horse, and I think Benny Cass paid $1,000 for the serve for that horse, so he's now earned over 100,000 prize money. So great result, and looking forward to him going to the final at Moonee Valley next Thursday. Yeah, we're hoping to top off the week with a massive week with Roldana and Macrobius at Ballarat. Probably my fault really, is Roldana normally gets ridden just off the speed, and then we sort of let her work home, and didn't look to be a lot of speed on paper, so we asked the jockey to go forward on her, and that sort of come back and bit us in the bum a bit. She give her a good dig out of the barriers, and she over-raced and then didn't finish off, so a lesson to be learnt there. We'll just ride her quieter next start, and I've no doubt she'll get to the line pretty good. Macrobius, we're just going to test him over a bit of ground, and we rode him a little bit differently as well, and no doubt he'll go up to 2,000 metres his next start and take a power beating, and stick with him. I think his track work's really good, that horse. There's no reason why he shouldn't go through his grade, so a couple of nice horses to follow out of those two, certainly. Yeah, runners this week, geez, it's going to be a bit dicey this week. We've got quite a few horses in at Geelong, but I've just seen the barrier draws and they're just horrific. Midnight in Moscow, gee, she worked up great through the week. I'm pretty keen to take her back to the races, but she's just drawn barrier 19, so I'll have a rethink there on whether we take her there or we take her somewhere else. So, but going really well. Bit difficult anyway, we'll work that out. Arelka, he's drawn a crap gate as well. Yeah, not really sure. He jarred up terribly at stalls, so I'm really relying on the track. They're forecasting a bit of rain on Friday, so I'm really relying on the track to come up soft. If it is soft, I'll run him. If it's firmish at all from that gate, I can probably find a better option for him. Hot Spin, he needs to have one more run, and so he will definitely run. Cool World, I'm pretty keen to take him. He's drawn outish, which doesn't worry me too much. He'll sit off the speed and work home really good. I like this horse, and I think he'll really make it, so it's probably a pretty good race for him, and we'll just ride him off the speed. Last time he was sitting a little bit handy and over racing, but his first up run he got back and got home well, so make sure you follow him. Yeah, and then we have Morelto. Gee, she was a good thing beaten last start. Just couldn't find the right race. I had her in on Thursday, and she just had a little bit of a swollen back leg, so I had to treat that, and so I couldn't run a Thursday. The ideal race for her is in 2 weeks, so I'll just toss up. I've accepted with her at Geelong on Saturday, and whether I run her there or just wait the extra couple of weeks to run her in 2 weeks' time in a Fillies and Mares mile, I'll just make that decision on Friday. So just go onto our website and just keep a look out what we're actually going to run. But I'll make those decisions on Thursday night, and so you'll see on Friday what we're actually going to run. But if Morelto runs, I expect it to go really well. The big boy Frothy will step out as well at Geelong, 1,100 metres. I was almost going to punt and go up into 12 or 1,300 to sort of say we'll get an easier lead. But look at his home track, it's 1,100 metres. It's probably, it's okay. He's been bashing around those that sort of grade for the last couple of starts, and he's been really competitive. So we'll probably stay there. He's drawn wide-ish, but Yendel's pretty good at getting them out and getting them going. So he'll run as well. Now, I'll probably step out on Tuesday at Ballarat. I'll probably take Northern Soul there. Now, he's a 2,000 metre horse in a 1,200 metre race, but I don't want to over-trial him. I want to get him to the races. So he'll jump out. We'll ride him quiet and let him work home. But, he'll probably beat a few home, I suppose. But certainly look for him in a couple of weeks after that to go to 14 and then 1,600 metres. Sandars next Wednesday. I'll probably take Yolande there. There's a 3-year-old fillies race there. She was, she was very disappointing the other day. We got held up in a lot of traffic. We only got to the races 20 minutes before the race, and hindsight's an easy thing, I suppose. We probably shouldn't have run her, but she seemed okay. We ran her and she ran poorly, so give her a couple of weeks between runs. She galloped up beautifully yesterday. She'll have a nice solid gallop on Saturday morning, and she'll go to Sandown on Wednesday. Next Thursday is the final of the middle distance staying series, and London Fog will go to that. It's a good prize money race. Be really interesting to see what sort of has the strength of the field. But by him winning a heat of it the other day, that's just perfect. So he's now into the final. He should get the minimum weight there. Hopefully the horse will only carry about 51 or 52 kilos, which really throws him into the race. You know, there'll be a few horses in the race that are a lot better than him, but they'll probably be giving him 6 or 7 kilos in weight. And if he gets half by run that he got at the Valley on Monday, you would think that he'll take a power beating.
I had a fantastic week last week. I was a bit overdue for a winner and ended up with a double for the week. On Sunday, I had a winner for the stable, my first one, so I was very excited. Kawabata, she was a mile away on the home turn and flew home, so it was a great effort by her, and thanks to the connections for putting me on. On Tuesday, I headed to Ballarat and got Cardinal Around Boy up for Greg Webb. It was paying $101, so it was a great effort by him, and he won by about 2.8 lengths. So it definitely showed up the punters, and I hope a couple of people have some heavy pockets. So I finally outrode my 4 kilo claim, so I'm now down to 3. So hopefully I can get myself more out there and get a few more rides now that I'm getting a bit more established. Coming up this week on Saturday, I'm heading to Geelong, and I have 4 rides there, all 4 local Geelong trainers, 2 for the stable, and probably another one to watch is Time Forward of Gary Bridges on Saturday. It's been going well in its last prep. It's first up, and I think it will run really well. See you all next week.
Yeah, this week's horse of the week's a horse called Pardon the Spun. I'm not sure how long ago we did him, but he probably deserves another mention. The boy, you won't get too many horses turn their form around much more than what he has. He got beaten combined 2 starts, about 30 lengths, I suppose. But we just changed a few things. We're pretty lucky to have the facilities we have at the farm here, and where we can train horses in boxes or paddocks, or we can have 2 in a paddock, or just train them out of a small yard, that sort of stuff. And we muck around a fair bit with him, and we changed a lot of things with him, and changed his diet and put him on a different vitamin supplement, and he certainly turned it around. It was really good to see for the stable that you could sort of get a horse that was going terrible to turn his form around. He'll go around at probably up the bush somewhere next week, and on what he did this morning, he got pretty solid, beautiful work this morning, so on his work he'll be pretty hard to beat again. It's a horse called Pardon the Spun.
Hi everyone, within a head last week. Near enough's not good enough for us. So Bendigo meeting on Saturday, race 7, number 3, Abide With Me. And then I'm going to Rose Hill in the Galaxy. Race 8, number 13, Foul Swoop, around 7 to 1. I think it's a good bet. And in the slipper, just back 1 to 7. And nothing after that. All right? All your exotics, take in the first 7. So good luck, good punting, and we'll catch you next week.
Yeah, that's it for another week at Emsley Lodge. Thanks for watching. Yeah, we had a ripping week, and hopefully that can continue. We still got a lot of horses racing in the next month or so. So hopefully those horses can continue racing well, and there's a couple that trialled through the week, and no doubt that they will be racing in the next couple of weeks, and a couple of them are going pretty good. So we've had a fair bit of interest in our little filly that we bought, the Star Spangled Banner filly. Janet's put that up on the website now, so anybody who rang up and was interested in buying a share in her, she's up on our website now. So go onto the website and look under horses available, and all the details of her are on it. Till next week, see you later.
Next week I have... Next week, sorry, can I start again? I'm looking forward to this week. Sorry, one more time.
What do you think of our new intro? We right? Yep. Oh. That's it. Yeah, right. Oh, I'll tell you what I haven't done. I left out Tuesday's racing.